What's up, everybody? Last time you saw us, we were making test hits with Ricky on his current 18-inch by 28-inch, 18-inch diameter wheel, 28-inch diameter bias ply drag tires. However, a 15-inch wheel will give us a lot more sidewall on the tire and should really help traction. But because Ricky is a Corvette, 18-inch wheels, you can't just bolt them on. Luckily, I've already done a TBM brake conversion, so those will clear the brake, the 15-inch wheels. However, if you look right up in here, right here, this is the spindle, and even on an 18, look how much room there is. Not a lot. So, to rectify that, you need a set of billet spindles that basically move the ball joint a little bit lower on the car. So today, that is what I'm going to install. Are these dudes from BMR. So these are billet spindles, and they lower that upper ball joint a whole bunch so that you can fit a 15-inch wheel on a Corvette. So I'm gonna get the car jacked up in the air and start tearing it apart to swap the spindles out. These are little cheapo chrome sockets that I don't care about, so they're getting the beans. Our front socket lug nuts are the billet aluminum ones, so those will not get the beans. But you little chromers, maximum beanage for you. Okay, got the old spindles off the car. There's the stock ones, and here's it up next to the new ones. And if we kind of like line up this lower ball joint mounting pad, you can see how much farther down these 15-inch billet conversion spindles move that upper ball joint to give us more clearance for the 15-inch wheels. I'm putting it back together right now with just the stock hubs and stock axles. I do have some C6 ZR1 conversion hubs coming. These hubs are 31 spline, the ZR1 hubs are 33, and I also have the baddest axles that G-Force makes. I think it's the Renegade. It's whatever one is the badass one. So we got those axles and hubs on the way. They're not here yet, so we're just gonna put these axles back in it for now. But at least get the billet hubs swapped in so that when the 15s do come in, that part's already done. Okay, fast forward a little bit. The TBM brakes that I have, they mount to this little caliper bracket right here. So you have to cut off the factory caliper mounting ears. So I just ran up to the shop and just bandsawed those off. Just followed this line. Actually came out really nice. On these ones, they were on the car, and I just grabbed a cutoff wheel and just blasted them. But with the billet ones, I wanted it to look a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna wrap up this installation and show you what it looks like when it's all finished. There it all is, all torqued back to spec, buttoned up, looking freaking awesome. Once we get the 15s, we will have to do some clearancing on this lower control arm. But it's just a little bit, won't take too long. But right now, the car is ready to get on the dyno. Before we go all the way to California on this journey, we're at Lunatic Garage. I'm gonna do 2 quick hits just to shake down the car, one NA and then one with a 300 shot, and try to beat our personal best of 785 currently. Hoping for 800 plus. So, car's already set, it's ready to go. First hit's gonna be NA, and let's see what it does. Okay, all the old plugs looked fine, so we rolled in a new set just for the hell of it to try something, and fire it back up, try another hit, and see what happens. Okay, so did a pull with the nitrous. These bottles, I ran both of them at the mile already, so they both already sprayed the equivalent of a 300 at the mile for like 20 seconds. And it turns out they're not heavy enough to keep pushing. So it still made 750 horse and 702 torque. So the motor's healthy. It's still coughing a little bit, but in the tune-up, it's still like 15% rich, just because there's so much fuel, but no nitrous to back it up. So I'm gonna put the NA tune back in it because it was super rich down low still. I wanna do some tuning on that VE table, and then we'll call it a day after maybe a couple more NA hits and get on the road. What's up, everybody? We're actually now in El Paso. It's about, what, 6:30, 6:40 in the morning here. And because we're in El Paso, we left the car with some friends overnight, so it's safe over there. We went and stayed at a hotel, but we just got back. We're gonna hook the car back up to the truck and get back on the road. We unfortunately don't have the 15-inch Bogart bead locks currently on the car. But that's actually okay, because Bogart itself is on the way to where we're going. So we're actually gonna go to their warehouse, and we've already arranged everything with them to where they will have a set of wheels ready for us to pick up for Ricky today. So that's pretty freaking cool. I'm really excited to see their operation. We're waiting for the homeowners to come out and unlock the gate. We'll get Ricky hooked up, and then we'll start heading to Phoenix. Okay, after 9 hours on the road, we are finally leaving the great state of freaking Texas. Now on to New Mexico. Alrighty, we just pulled into Arizona. This train's in the way, but check out the scenery over here. It's freaking insane. There's all the rocks, mountains over there. Really cool. Way cooler than New Mexico. So, pulling up to Tucson in a little bit, and then we're gonna shoot up to Phoenix, where we'll catch up with Bogart. Okay, moving forward. We just picked up the wheels from Bogart, and I can't even believe how freaking cool they look. So they're a 15x10, 7.5-inch back spacing, single bead lock, bolt together billet front face, all polished up. We've got the Hoosiers right here. We are in the Lowe's parking lot, and we're gonna mount some bead locks so we can get back on the road. We should be getting into the hotel around 10:30 or so tonight, so we're gonna mount these here and while we're next to the giant tool store in case there's anything we need to finish this project up.
I usually set the tire down and then go over. We'll try it like that and see if it works. Hopefully.
Definitely.
Yep. You good?
Oh, we'll be able to get that easily. Professionals right here.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah, I go in from the other way.
So put this down.
Yeah, there you go. Pick that up. There you go.
And shove this through.
Yep. I get it on the more on the woodsies though.
See what I mean? That way we don't get rid of the old asphalt treatment.
Asphalt on brand new wheels?
And then spray that. Where's that quick detail?
Well, I got some WD.
Yeah, WD.
Oh, yes sir.
She needs lube, feller. You know what I mean?
Is there letters on both sides?
No idea.
We're chilling. We got letters on both sides. Yeah. Quick detailer should be slippery stuff.
Just spray the shit out of the bead.
Spam risk? We don't need this.
Now I'll go through it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's ready.
Oh. Yep.
Right in there. Alrighty.
Now
Flip it, and then we just gotta get the bead on the other side through.
This is the part where we're gonna have to. You usually have 2 tire irons and you work it around like this, but we don't have that, so we're just gonna, put a bead lock on her for the other side.
it just bolts down, right?
Yep. For the other side, we'll be
That's
good.
easy.
Well, sick, dude. That was easy. What are you kidding?
I don't know what the big deal was.
God, everybody acting like this is gonna be so hard. Alright, let's get a look at her. That is
something like that.
Yep.
Something like that.
Do you have anti-seize?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we do.
That's
Which
kinda looking
the
pretty
bead
nice.
lock is actually matched to look just like the drag wing in color-wise, which is perfect. I'll get in live action right here. The mighty Milwaukee.
Oh, good fucking luck.
This man,
More of a stainless
look at
bag.
this guy. Look at this guy. ARP
Well,
bolts
everything on my
just
wheel's
for the
black.
bead lock. This guy.
I'll start passing those down when she got
Yep,
them.
there you go. They're all ready.
Alright, you gonna assembly line this?
I'm gonna try it.
I think it's already started.
It's already. See, this is the great part about being the cameraman.
like
I don't
how I'm
actually have to
crippled,
do
you're
any
the one
work.
holding the camera.
Exactly.
Do you have a bloop button for cuss words?
Yeah, it's easy.
Because I'm not used to
The
that.
magic of editing. You can do whatever you want. I can edit
It's
it
like,
out.
hey, Steven,
Like
get
whenever Jacob
fucked.
starts talking, I usually just edit all that out.
Exactly. That's
So you edit
basically what
yourself out?
happens.
High smooth. Thanks.
Alrighty, we got this one fully seated on its bead. The Milwaukee's pumping this second one up right now. Once it's seated, we're just gonna throw them in the truck and get back on the road. But these are way cooler in person than I thought they ever would be. We have a bolt together billet face with a bead lock. It's so cool. And they're gonna match the front D10s beautifully. Super freaking cool. So we have about 10 hours left on the road and then we'll be in California. Alrighty, there's the California state sign. 6 hours to go. Okay, we just got to California. It's probably 11:45 at night right now. Ricky is safe. Truck is safe. We're going straight to bed. That's all I've got for y'all today on this video. The next video that's gonna release in this series, y'all probably won't be able to see for a couple months, but it's basically gonna be the behind the scenes of what we're about to film and race tomorrow. So we're absolutely exhausted. We're gonna get some shut-eye, and I'll see y'all later.